Hello everyone, this is Mike.
And Zoe.
And today we're gonna be doing episode 18, is it? I think so.
19, I'm pretty sure.
No, fairly sure it's 18. I don't remember ever typing 18, so it's 18. Done. 18. If I'm wrong, funny. Episode 18, and today what we're going to try and do is integrate these cards a little bit with
What does integrate mean?
Put them into the game. Include them into the rest.
Oh, okay.
But for first, what we need to do is we need to actually construct some kind of input. And I think it's high time that we retire our spacebar to roll and we start using the mouse to click about and do things. Okay. So we're gonna begin by doing that. Let's go to our scripts folder.
Our scripts
folder.
Scripts folder. I get it. There.
Scripts folder. Okay. Create a new C# script and call it input manager.
Create C# script.
Yeah, input manager.
Input
manager. Yeah, hit enter. Okay, and now create an empty object in the middle of your hierarchy. Call that input manager.
Come on.
Yeah. Manager.
And assign the script to it?
Yes.
There it is. Woo.
Now you're also going to have to reset its position.
What? Does it matter that it's not in the middle?
What?
Does it matter that it's not in the middle?
I guess not. I just like things to be tidy.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got an input manager, we got a script. Now go in Visual Studio.
Okay. Visual Studio.
Yeah, now reload solution. And now go back to Unity, double click input manager. There we go. Okay, delete both start and update.
And the comments.
Yeah,
but not
the final squiggly, which you have just removed.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Close.
Okay. Now inside there, hit enter a couple times, go up one time, and create a public static input manager script.
Manager.
Script.
So this is a
singleton.
Yeah.
Script. You're in Japanese. Scripto. Script. Today. There we go. Semicolon. Yeah. I'm not sure why, but okay. Now we need a void awake.
Okay. Void awake.
And you should know what to put in it.
Yes, script equals this.
Yeah.
Script
minus
this equals.
Script minus this equals null. Semicolon.
Ah.
Stop using that pinky.
I keep forgetting that I'm not this and I'm this now. So I
okay,
always
guys.
press
The
this.
first this is her fingers being on something other than WASD, and the second this is her fingers being on WASD. I'm trying to teach her how to actually hold her hands on a keyboard. All right.
Sorry.
Good. So we're here. We've got the singleton. Now let's create an update function right away.
Okay.
We're gonna test if some kind of basic voin. Voin is much better. Voin without a space, then update. Yeah. 2 spaces now.
I just typed badly today. Void update. Oops. No spaces. No evil spaces.
Alright, save. Now we're gonna need a few variables. So let's see. We are going to need a we're gonna raycast from the screen. So you're gonna create a private ray.
Okay, private ray
semicolon.
Okay.
And another one, private ray.
Ah, the ray.
Raycast hit. Raycast hit. It's already there.
Raycast hit.
You can call it hit.
Very short names. Hook it. Makes it slightly longer.
Semicolon. Okay. Hit enter one more time.
Enter.
Do we need anything else? For now, probably not. So we're gonna stop here.
Okay.
All right. Now in update, what we're going to do is we're going to check if the mouse is down. So you're gonna say if open round
if
input dot get mouse button down.
Get mouse button down.
Yeah, open a round bracket 0, close the round bracket, close it again.
I keep pressing caps lock.
Open squiggly, enter, close it. So if we've clicked save. So what we're going to do if we're clicked, we're actually going to launch array from the screen to the world.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're going to say ray equals this. I think this
in
is
the real world, right?
Yes, in the real world, yes, of course.
Not in the
It's
world.
actually going to perforate my nose. No. Ray equals...
But then how can it feel the mouse clicking?
Huh?
If it doesn't touch the screen of the computer, then how can it feel the mouse clicking?
What are you talking about?
Because the mouse is on this, the mouse click thingy is on the screen of the computer, so the raycast goes into the screen.
Yeah, sure. The screen is drawing the mouse cursor too. It's just it's not in 3D, but it's 2D and it doesn't have a Z at all.
Oh.
I don't exactly know how it works, but the function we're about to use is going to help us. Now, one thing that we need, and I forgot, is we need a camera. So serialize this one.
Serialize this one. Okay.
Private camera. Now, you may want to call it a camera, but you're going to call it a cam. C-A-M.
Why?
Because camera itself, lowercase, is already a predefined variable. So there may be conflicts. Semicolon.
Oh, camel.
Save. Okay. So ray equals cam dot screen point to ray. That's the one.
Screen point to where? To ray.
Yeah. Open bracket. Input. Dot mouse position.
Mouse position.
Close the bracket. Semicolon. Save. Okay, hit enter. Now we are going to populate the hit. And this is a bit weird, but basically you'll see that some functions exist that are capable of actually spitting out information by using the out keyword.
Oh.
And this works this way. So you go if, open around.
If, open around.
Now we go to the physics class. So physics.
Wait, I got confused by my own thing. Physics.
Dot. Raycast.
Raycast.
Yeah. Open around. Feed it ray. Comma. Out. Space. Hit. Close the round twice. Open squiggly, enter, close it. Close it. Close. Save. Okay, and now the only thing we're gonna do for now is we're gonna say debug.log. Open log, open around, and you go hit dot transform dot name. Close the bracket, semicolon. Save. Okay, so let's see if this works or not. We should get names when we click on things. It will only work in the game window. Let's remove maximize on thing, and let's actually dock it up here. There we go. Okay, ready? So if I click on the cards, unassigned exception, we don't have a camera.
No.
So the input manager wants the camera. Now we do.
Now we do.
Okay. Deck. See, it's found it, and every time I click, it does it. Let's see. The cars, they don't have a collider, I think, so we're gonna have to make a change there. What about the dice?
I don't have a collider.
They also don't have a collider. Okay.
We'll click the dice to roll, right?
Yes. So let's start creating
either
some
one of them.
colliders. Also, I'm a little bothered by these things here in the back. They're a little annoying here in this green. They're misleading. So they're using tile border start. Let's see if we have anything else that we can use instead. Tile floor.
That looks kind of silly.
Why?
The tile floor, because it looks gray and gray, so...
Okay. Well, I think we should have some transparency there anyway. Not sure. Board. Maybe the board would be okay. Car body. No, this doesn't help us. Car wheels. Kinda, sorta, kinda. I don't know.
What's spatial map?
Huh?
What's spatial map?
Where do you see? Oh, I think it's just one of those default ones that you can use for... Oh, right. It's a shader that highlights your... how the polygons are placed. Interesting. Well, anyway. So, where was I? Right. Tile floor. And in the middle, instead of tile floor... Is there anything... Because everything is horrible. So...
What color do you want?
we could use this transparent one. It's not great. I don't know. I want to use something that doesn't get confused with the car, but it's also not giving me the idea that it's here to do something else. And there isn't much that we've got. Die wheel is this. Whoa, that was interesting. Yeah, so listen, I know it's not ideal, but for now we're gonna use tile floor.
Okay.
There. Okay.
It looks like metal plates now.
So now we said we want to add a collider to this, right? Point is, the collider we want to add needs to actually eat up both. So we're gonna go to dice and add a component and box collider. Okay, there it is. Now we need to change its scale, right? So X, about like this. Yeah, that's pretty good. And now on the, I guess Z. Nope, wrong. Undo.
Control Z.
Y.
Yes.
There, something like this. And what we want to do is we want to be quite abundant. There's no particular reason why we should be careful to be exactly precise. So a little bit more is always nice. Helps players just click carelessly, and that's fine. 35 may be a little much, but 3.5 is pretty good. Okay, so that's our dice, right? Okay.
Now we gotta do cars.
Right. So let's drag a pla in right here. Let's go to him. So what we're going to do now is we are going to create a collider around the pla. Let's do another box collider. I see no particular reason. Now obviously it doesn't know what to do and how to place itself, because if we put it on the model it would know, but here it doesn't, and that's fine. We're going to leave it here. So we're going to lift it up by 0.5. I think that seems more or less sufficient. Increase the size on the X, 2.5. We need to be careful not to exaggerate in size in this particular case, because
it might hit other cars.
There could be other cars around, but you know, we have some luxury. It's not a big deal. 2, and let's say 3. There.
And we would get a crash if it tried to teleport to two cars at the same time.
What?
And like if we hit this collider and there was another car close, that it would click both colliders, right? And
No, it stops at the first one.
Oh.
At least I think it does.
Oh.
It should.
Well, at least to avoid it.
We can test it later. We like deliberately move the camera in an awkward angle and see if we can do that. Okay, so the car now has a collider. Let's apply and let's delete. So we have a player with a collider. Is there anything else that needs collisions? Well, we may have like a teleportation one, so maybe all of the tiles should have a collider.
Maybe.
What collider do you think a tile should have?
Sphere?
Yep.
Very sphere? Oh wait, cylinder. Do we have a cylinder?
You and every other human being on this planet wishes that a cylinder collider existed, but it doesn't.
Oh, jet.
Okay, so
Capsule?
Sphere.
What does capsule do?
Capsule is usually used for characters.
Yeah, that.
Sphere collider, okay, and now we are on all of them and we're going to increase the radius.
The radius. Woohoo.
This one's pretty good. 1.75.
Do you wish there was a cylinder collider?
Yes, it would be very useful for barrels and all sorts of similar stuff. But apparently they're quite difficult to make. Don't ask me why, I don't know. Okay, there we go. So now the board has colliders on each and every tile. So now if we hit play again, we should be able to click all over the place and get names. So we get the deck, we get the green car, yellow car, the dice. This time, this is because the gizmos are on. If we turn them off, they disappear, right? But you see we're getting 61, 58, 15, etc. Right? So everything is there for us. And now that we have this information, we can start working on various other things. Now, one thing that we should definitely do is give tags to these things. So we can go and check by tag based on what we've clicked on. Okay?
Okay.
Because it will be important later. So let's start with the tiles again. We got all of the tiles. They are now untagged up here. Let's go to add a tag. List is empty. New tag. And go underscore tile.
Okay.
Save. Okie doke. So now we're gonna go back to these guys here. Tile. Alright, that's done. Also, our card is gonna need a collider. So we should check if the card itself has one. Do you have a collider? No, you don't. Alright.
That sounded like you were pretending to be Indian, right?
No. Do you have a collider? I don't know. I don't know what I was sounding like. So, the card, I think we can leave the collider being exactly adherent to it. That should be okay. Apply.
The pepper.
Alright, so the dice needs a tag of its own. Underscore dice.
Okay. Underscore. Why do we put an underscore before them all?
I tend to like to do this. The reason why I usually do it is because I do it on layers, and some layers already exist. So it's easier for me to track the layers that have an underscore in front of them, or something equivalent. So I've grown accustomed to it, so I do it in the tags too. Not particularly useful, but I don't know. So another one we want is the deck. So underscore deck. Another one we want is underscore card.
Oh, I pressed caps lock card, so.
And caps lock is still on, and there's no underscore. Underscore card. And now the last one that we need is underscore player. Okay, so now we can apply these various tags. So we've already done the tiles. Now we can go to dice and apply the dice tag to this one. We always must apply the tag to the thing that has the collider on it. That's what matters to us, at least at this time. So cards, deck, this one has the collider on it. It also has a rigid body. I'm not sure why. There's no particular purpose for it, at least not for now. So we're going to remove the rigid body. Bye.
But doesn't it turn kinematic when it like drops? So it goes like, it flips in the air and then it drops?
That's the card, not the deck. And there's no physics there. It's just an animation. So we don't need the rigid body at all. So okay, so the deck is there. We've done the deck, we've done the tiles, we've done the dice. We need to do the player. So we're gonna go to tag player, and the last one we need to do is the card. We need
Tag
to tag it as a card. All right. So now all the tags are in place. What we're gonna do is we're gonna change this one from .name to .tag. Save. Okay. So now we've got the tag, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna see if our debug is spitting out the tag. No, it's spitting out the, oh, rubbish, rubbish, rubbish. I didn't stop the drop box. Now I did. Now we're gonna have to make an arbitrary change. Do this. Hit.transform.name.
Okay, done.
Hit.transform.
Oh, hit the transfer. I thought you meant hit the keys.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Hit.transform.
Transform.
Name.
Name.
Save. Okay, now Unity should update itself and be happy. Yeah. Okay, so now we should get the tag first and then the name. Yeah. Tile 1, tile 3, tile 9, tile 58, and so on.
Deck.
Deck. Player, clone. Right? Dice. And if we get a card. Card. And if we click here, nothing.
Nothing.
Good. That's as it should be. Okay. So now that we've got this ready and it's ready to...
Hey, shouldn't the score have... No. We can do that with player. Because of our steel score things.
Well, it's not a terrible idea. We could make it so that you can either click on the player or his score, and you would obtain the same result. We could do that. We can do that later if we see that we don't really like clicking on cars. Okay, so we've got the tags. We're ready to use them. So what we need to do now is we need to figure out how to make the input manager communicate with the game manager, because we are going to need to click on things in specific ways to start stuff. So let's begin with the basics. In our game manager, there is us pressing space. We got all of the regions set up. There's us pressing space to roll, and there it is. So we're going to change this. We need to change it in some other way. So let's see. Events, calculations, score, etc. So after update, create a new region.
Okay.
Shift 3. Region. Space. And now you're going to type interactions. Hit enter twice and close the region.
So region end.
No, end region.
Oh, end region.
Yeah. Okay.
What time is it?
Don't know. It's 8:05. We've been doing this for 24 minutes, so it's fairly long still.
Yes.
Okay, so here we're gonna do a public void.
Okay. Public void.
Start roll.
Start
Roll.
roll.
Open, close. Save. So let's check out our little update. It does start turn. Okay. So start roll, literally cut this. Paste it here. Yeah. Now save. Okay. Now we don't need this space at all. Now notice we got it is if not rolling. Right? So that's quite important. We may move this condition outside of here. So let's take a look at rolling. It's here and it's private. So let's cut this, copy hide inspector public, copy it, and put it in front of rolling. Paste, save. So now rolling can be reached from the outside. We are gonna ask for rolling before we start the roll, if not rolling, right? So I can delete this. And now let's go back to our input manager, and we're going to say here, we're gonna put a switch, open round, cut this, paste it here, close the bracket, open squiggly, enter, close squiggly, case, nope, quote, underscore, dice. Close the quote. You forgot to close the quote first. And now break. Semicolon. Yes. Okay, so if the dice are clicked, save. We need to check if we're not rolling. So you want to go if, open round, not game manager dot script dot rolling, yeah, close the round, open a squiggly, enter into close it, save, game manager dot script dot start roll. Start roll. Open close, semicolon. All right, so if we clicked, we cast the ray. Well, we create the ray. Then we cast it. If the cast has hit something, right, we check what tag it's hit. If the tag that it has hit is dice, we check if we're not rolling. If we're not rolling, we can start the roll. So that should all work. Save the game manager too.
Perfect.
So now, if we are right here and hit play, it works.
It works.
Right, so I clicked on
and
the
space
dice.
should not work.
Yes.
Well,
You can try it as soon as 10 is done. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, space doesn't do anything, right? Now we need to also change those instructions. So go Control F, space. Let's find it. There it is. Turn, press space to roll.
No, press.
Click on the dice. So click on the dice wheel. Dice wheels. Dice wheels.
Ah, I cannot type.
Okay, save. These are instructions. Click on the dice wheels. Blue is rolling. Okay, everything's fine here. Perfect. Now we need to do the same for our card. Well, now that we're ready to do this, what we're going to do is we are going to actually fix the way our cards are drawn, right? Because they are correctly populated for now, but for now the only way to draw the card is to debug get next card, right? So let's, first of all, when we evaluate landing tile, we need to figure out when we change turn. And this is when we change turn. You see all of these times we call it.
Change turn, change turn.
Exactly.
Change turn.
So we cannot go and change turn. We need to do something else before changing turn, which is void.
Okay.
You put an N, sorry.
Oh.
Void.
Void.
And call it draw phase, drawing phase or something. Draw phase. PHASE. Open, close round.
Oops. That's not around.
Save. Okay. So wherever we had those change turns, actually, let's do a find for change turns. So Control F. we need to be careful that we catch them all. So they are here in evaluate landing tile, and that's fine. There's one in the beginning, that one is just fine. And change turn is the actual function. Okay, we're good. So these are the only ones that we need to worry about. So copy draw phase, paste it here, and here, and here. Whoops, my bad. And here. Okay, hold control. Okay, save. Perfect. So now we're calling draw phase. And what are we going to do in draw phase? Where in draw phase we are going to request that the player draws a card, instantiate a card, make it flip, and then analyze what the card is about, and then decide what the player needs to do based on the effect of the card. Okay? So let me see, by the way, I think that the card has it has an enumerator to do things, which is great. But at the end of it, it needs to return some information to the game manager. So we're going to go back to the game manager and return card type, for example, or something like that.
Okay.
Right? So, okay. Draw phase. How are we going to do this? I'm thinking for a moment now. So let's begin by simply drawing a card, right? So let's go down here where it says debug get next card, and in draw phase we will simply be waiting. That's what we will be doing. So we are going to create a new bool, just like rolling. So copy this one. Pretty chaotic the way we've put all of our variables, but okay, let's live with this for now. Paste it here and change this one to draw phase, lowercase d, so it's a variable.
Oh yeah.
Draw phase. Please focus, okay, even if you're tired. Draw phase.
I'm trying, but
I'm trying, but the sadness is overcoming me. Save.
I never said that.
I know. Copy.
Okay, wait, Control C, done.
Okay, so when we go to draw phase is true.
Okay, draw
phase equals true.
I'm pretty sure I just copied it, but anyway.
Yeah, true. Semicolon. Now, when do you think the draw phase should go false? Save.
Well, what do you mean by draw? What's a phase, first of all?
Okay, a phase is a situation.
Oh,
so
well,
we have various situations. We have the roll situation.
Yeah.
Then we have the player moving situation.
Well, we're supposed to have the debug part where we're flipping the card, so...
Yeah, well, it's not going to be debug anymore.
When we finished flipping the card?
No, I don't think so. That's when an effect needs to happen. So that should still be within the sort of realm of drawing.
Then after the effect.
Yeah, when we change the turn, that's when. So in change turn, right here, go draw phase equals false.
Okay.
Paste equals false.
Make Control B equals false.
Fluss. Fluss is the best kind. You do it. Flaze.
False. There.
Safe. Okay, so draw phase goes to true. And in draw, now that we have this, what can we do? Well, we can go back to our actually save here on the card. I don't know what's happening. I think I added a line break. So in input manager, now here we can do a case. Yeah, quote underscore deck. So if you click the deck, yeah, colon, enter, break, okay, semicolon. Now copy all of this.
Okay.
Paste. And here you want to say draw phase. Save. Now we're going to need another one. We're going to need another bool. Rather, not if not draw phase, but rather if draw phase. Save for a moment. So we're going to need another bool. The bool we're going to need is something that tells us we haven't drawn yet, because otherwise we'll be able to click on the deck and draw like a million cards. So we can't do that. Unless we create another phase yet. Right after we drew a card. What do you want to do? New phase or some kind of thing that checks if the card has or hasn't been drawn?
If it hasn't been drawn.
Okay. So Do you think we could at some point have some kind of card that allows us or forces drawing more than one card? That would be interesting. So maybe we should put an int for how many cards need to be drawn.
Yeah.
So we can do that.
And we don't care about the other part for now.
Yeah, well, it will act as the other part, the int itself. So, yeah. Okay, tell you what, I'm not happy about this variable vir here. Cut it. We should put a lot more order in this. Yeah, people at home, you can put headers and all sorts of things, right? We haven't done any of that. Paste. Yeah, and paste it again. Change this bool to an int. And call this one cards to draw. Draw. Save.
Oh, two semicolons. Okay.
Okay, copy this. Now what we're gonna
Control S. Wait, I need to press Control C.
Now what we're gonna do by default for now, release that control.
Sorry, I was pressing Control.
The inside where do we put it? So I think we should put it inside draw phase. Paste it here, equals 1 for now.
Okay. Whoa.
Yeah, just equals 1 semicolon.
Semicolon. Save.
Okay, now under here let's create a new function which we're gonna call void. Public void, my bad. Wait a moment, this is supposed to be in interactions. Cut this. Paste it here. Now delete this. Okay. And call this one a draw card. Capital D, it's a method or a function. Draw card. Open, close. Open squiggly. Save. Alright. So, save. Okay, draw card. Now, no, one moment.
Oh, sorry,
okay, so draw card. What we're gonna do now that we drew a card is we are gonna lower the number of cards to draw. Right, so cards to draw, copy it.
Minus, minus.
Paste it, minus, minus, semicolon. Okay, so the cards to draw goes down. And now we're gonna draw a card. We're gonna cut all of this stuff. Okay, we're gonna paste it right here. Okay, save. Now, when we're done with all of this mess, we need to do a thing. We need to move the card that was on top of the deck to the bottom of the deck. Okay, so here's where it was. It was at 0. So 0 is our top, and you know our bottom?
What?
Or do you know it or do you not? What's the index of the bottom card?
The index of the bottom card?
Yes. What is it?
Well, we don't have a 4, so it can't be I.
That makes no sense whatsoever. You know the top is 0.
Yeah.
Right? What's the bottom? What's the final card? What's the last card? What's the number of the last card?
We don't know how many cards we have.
So can we find out anyway? I can.
Deck cards dot length?
It wouldn't be dot length because it's a list.
Oh, then dot count.
Yes. Is that the last number of the card?
No, that's the number.
So
how do
what's
you
the
get
last
the
number
last number of the card?
How do you get so mysterious? What's the last tile on the board?
Number 62?
No.
In real numbers, I meant. But in code, number 61.
Right. And how many do you have?
We have
In
62.
Right. So what's the relationship between 62 and 61?
What do you mean the relationship?
Well, if you compare one number to the other, what's the difference?
Oh, well, one's bigger.
By how much?
1.
Okay. So if you said dot length is
Wait,
62.
list deck cards minus 1.
Good. Yes, we got there. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take list deck cards 0. We're gonna wait a moment. So here's what we're gonna do. Okay, ready to type? Okay, go. List deck cards. 1 down, tab, dot add. Open round, and now you go list deck cards again. Square bracket, 0. Close square bracket, close round, semicolon. Okay, so what does this do? It adds the card we've just drawn to the bottom of the list. Okay, now we need to remove the top one.
Yeah.
Which is going to be list underscore deck cards. Yeah, deck cards dot remove at. Zero. Semicolon. So we add one at the bottom, we remove the one from the top, and we've done the cycle. So that's good. Now there's one thing though that bothers me, which is we will not have access to this card, and that's not good. We need to actually store the card. So we're gonna create a private card semicolon. Save. Copy card. Paste it, equals. Yeah. Now it's not going to be happy because we're setting up already. So that's fairly easy. We're going to put a semicolon right here and then say card setup. There we go. Now it's happy. You can't do both things at the same time, right? Because this is calling a function within there and this is assignments. So we need to assign it first and then do the thing. All right, so the card is now ready to go. It's going to appear and it's going to do things. Now what we are going to do with this, we're going to have to evaluate the card, and that's going to happen probably here, right? So you're going to have to say switch. No, actually, my bad. We can't do that yet. And the reason why we can't is because we need to wait for the card to land. Remember? So let's create another public.
There's so many functions.
So many, my word. It's almost like this is a pretty complex game. Public void. And you're going to call this one play card. Open around. Now wait a moment. No, you can't. You're gonna need something, which is the card type. I don't remember what it's called. Yeah, card type. Copy this. No, undo. Undo, undo, undo. Quickly. Oh, Jesus. All right, copy now. All right, game manager. Paste it. Call it CT, space CT. Close the round. Open a squiggly. Crazy pinky use.
Sorry.
Save.
Isn't that supposed to be
No,
use a
no,
pinky?
the right pinky is just useless. We're gonna cut it off. When you turn 16, we're gonna cut off your right pinky.
Hey.
That's it. It's the end. See? Mine, they forgot to cut mine off. But they should have.
Well.
I'm joking, banana. Alright, so...
It's supposed to be where the pinky is used.
Yeah, you would use the pinky only for these low keys like Control and Shift, but these are so rarely used. Right? You want to press Enter, jump up and hit it with the middle finger. It's even satisfying. Bam! Try it. See? Told you. Okay. Now, we are going to play the card, and here you're going to make a huge switch. So switch.
It doesn't look very huge at the moment.
Well, one moment.
Switch.
Open CT. Close. Open.
Now
squiggly.
it's going to get gigantic.
Enter, close quickly, save.
Okay, time to put a lot of cases.
Right, well, we're going to do it later. For now, not yet. Right?
Then
Now,
time to put one case.
Yes, now when this is done, stuff is going to have to happen. We're most likely going to have like, I'm not sure at the moment. We'll see. So let's see, what cards do we have here? Is there any one that we can easily use very quickly? So let's say lose 500. We're gonna.
And we can also test the collider that way.
Well,
no, wait, you lose 500.
No,
I forgot.
yeah. So you lose 500, so that doesn't particularly matter. But we can at least try it, right? So we would need some kind of special effect on the card.
And on you.
Yeah, maybe just on you.
Score.
Maybe just on you. Probably on you. Yeah. Anyway, we'll worry about that later. For now, let's leave it like this. And then we should expect the player to click on the card to make the card go away. Right? So, oh, that's interesting. See, cards to draw is not going to be sufficient at that point. We need another phase. We definitely do. So, copy this. Paste it here. Now, call this play card phase. Play card phase. Okay, save. There's only a P. Save. Okay, copy this. So play card phase will go false every change of turn. Let's paste it here.
Paste it there.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry. Paste it again.
Sorry. There we go.
Equals false. Yeah. Let's also make it, just to be sure, false here in draw phase. So paste it again. Equals false. Yeah. Oh, no need for this enter. And it goes true when we actually draw a card. Paste it here. Equals true.
Equals.
Semicolon. Now, when the effect of the card is complete, so we're going to put it here for now, go play card phase equals false. It's already there. Equals false.
Equals false.
Yeah, semicolon. Ah, no, my bad. Ah, your dad is a bit slow today. No, yeah, I'm correct. On play card. No, wait a second. Play card plays itself. Then when you discard the card, you need to click it. Yeah, so
discard
remove this and go public void.
Public void.
Discard.
Discard the card. Discard.
Open close round. Save. Paste equals false. Okay. False. Semicolon. And here we need to say if cards to draw. Cards to draw. Cards to draw is higher than 0. Except you put equal for reasons. It's higher than 0.
0.
Oh, close. Open. Else. Okay. So if we still have cards to draw, what do we need to do?
If we still have cards to draw, then we draw another card if we press space.
Well, if we click it. But
if we click it, yeah.
If we click the deck, by the way, not the card. Right. So in that case, play card phase is right here, and draw phase, put it as false. Draw phase equals false. So you can't click on the deck. Yeah, semicolon. I think it's lowercase d. Yeah, save. Okay, so the draw phase goes to false when you've drawn a card. Then play card goes true. The card falls on the floor. It's going to do whatever it needs to do on its own, right? And then what we are going to do is we're going to say, awesome, the whole effect has been played. Everything has been done. We now will switch and evaluate whether the player needs to click somewhere or not to play. If they do, then the play card phase stays there for a bit, right? And then the play card phase goes to false when we discard. But I just realized another thing. We can't simply discard. We're going to need yet another phase. The discard phase. So copy this. Paste it. Discard. Should probably have a state machine. Probably be better, but we'll live with this for now. So copy the discard phase. Okay, so when you then discard, paste this, equals false.
So many equals falses.
Yeah, I know. And play card, it'll be the card. Okay, that's good. Here you're gonna say cut this play card face, put it here, and then here you're gonna say copy this, place it here, discard face equals true, save.
Now there was an equals true.
Mm-hmm.
And an extra semicolon.
Because you like to do that. And copy entire discard face equals true, and let's put it again in here just to make sure. And this probably isn't needed. Oh yes, it will be. Paste it here too. Save. Because we can go back to the draw phase. That's the problem, right? If we right here, right? So discard phase goes to false, but draw phase goes to true. So copy draw phase, paste it here. Actually, I think we should call draw phase. Yeah, we need to call, but cards to draw gets reset. No, we can't. Right. Well, we may do something a bit different, but so here, draw phase is false. No, this one goes to true. Draw phase goes to true.
Okay.
Discard phase is false. Play phase is already gone false. We're good. And if instead the cards to draw is 0, then we go back to change turn. Open, close. Semicolon. Okay, save. All right, so this incredible chaos, so far it only works here, right? Where we get to the draw phase.
Mm-hmm.
So then the draw phase starts and our input manager is gonna be able to understand, okay, I'm in the draw phase.
Okay.
I now will need to draw.
Mm-hmm.
So here you want to change this to draw.
Draw card.
That's right. Okay, save. So now we're going to draw the card when we click on the deck. And then nothing should happen. But we are going to put a debug.log here.
Ebug.
Or an ebug, which is much better. Debug.log. Open round. Quote.
Oops.
Card landed.
Card candid is even better.
Close the quote. Close the bracket. Semicolon. Save. Okie dokie. So let's see if this is now working okay. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Yellow's turn. Click on the dice wheels.
I forgot it's no space anymore, so.
Okay.
Yellow is rolling.
Yellow's rolling.
Wow.
What a roll.
What a roll, 12.
Okay, so we landed. Uh-oh, it's changed the turn. That is not what was supposed to happen.
Oh no.
Is our Unity giving us grief again with the scripts not
I hope
updating
not.
correctly? Oh, maybe we didn't save? I don't think so. I think we saved everything. So, Control M-O. Hit Control F. Okay. 1, so it's here, turn 0. Discard. That's it. This is the only times it's happening. Put another debug log here. .log, open, and go change in turn. Close the quote, close the round, semicolon, save. Okay, so let's see if this will work. Because there's nothing else that can allow that to change turns, so, you know.
This is yellow. Hey, yellow again?
Yeah.
Buying.
Okay,
You
see,
want-
now these instructions will need to change in the draw phase.
Mm-hmm. Hey, it worked now? It worked.
I think that Unity now decided to correctly update. Now card landed, right? And now nothing's happening because we never went into the play phase, even though right now we are in the play phase. Okay, so yeah, that's the situation, and it's presently working fairly well. Now, what card did we get? I'm not sure. Steel 500. Oh, we still have that problem with those.
And
Wait a
it's
moment.
almost time to stop, so we can fix the ends now.
Sure. Card type names. Okay, so put another slash here. There, do it again. Put another one here.
Okay, wait. This one? No, the other one.
This one here. This may or may not work. I don't actually know.
Hey, this does a division symbol? Didn't know. Because it shows a hashtag.
It's not a division symbol. It's the opposite slash. Maybe some kind of division. I don't know.
Maybe modular?
No, that's the percentage. At least in C#. I don't know. No.
Oh no.
And 1000. And another one of those. You're not the other one.
This one.
Yeah. So what we're doing now is escaping the character. Now the slash is an escape character, so that it's a convention that when you have two slashes, it means only one slash, but it's considered as a system thing. So whatever follows it then does something special. The N is for new line.
I hope this works.
Yeah, so do I. Okay. Yeah, I think we're gonna stop now. So we've moved forward just a little bit. Okay. Swap.
It's swap, so we can't test that.
That's right. Yeah, well, this will take ages. No, there's many with
Steel.
Yeah.
What's pariah again?
I don't remember what our design was originally. Okay. I think it's one of those.
I think. Yep,
yeah, and now what it's done is
N.
put a space in the middle. So I know I've done this before. Let me take a look. I know Text Mesh Pro has a few troubles. Text Mesh Pro line break. I know it allows you to do it. Oh, there we go. There's a Unity forum. I'm looking on my browser, people. Nothing special. Nothing to see. Oh no, that's not people doing it in runtime. Oh, right. You need to do a replace after. Yeah.
That would take ages.
No, not really. It's just don't worry about it. I know what's happening. So basically, the guy who programmed this made it so that whenever it finds this particular character, it escapes already, right? It does it for you. So there, I'm undoing a bunch of them. Okay, they're all undone now. Now, one thing that we need to do is we need to undo the escaping, and I will show you how. It needs to be done in code. I'm fairly sure this will actually work. So go to the card, set text. That's where we're doing it. Okay, now we're actually going to do something. We're going to say all of this. Okay, and then we're going to say dot replace. Actually, that may also not work. Here's what we're going to do. Type tm or tm dot text equals text tm dot text dot text dot replace.
Okay. Replace.
Open a round quote. Now you want to type slash slash the other one.
Oh, the other one.
And close the quote,
comma,
quote, one slash of those.
Okay, wait, where's the quote? One slash of these.
And close the quote.
And close the quote.
Close the bracket, semicolon. So
Save.
you see, basically in his code, the guy, what's his name again? Steven Bouchat, I think. Right. So anyway, he's probably made it so that whenever Text Mesh Pro detects this symbol in the text you feed it here, it converts it to this. So what this does is when you put two slashes, then whatever follows is not seen as system text, but rather actual text. So it will only display one slash in the end. But we want it to understand it like this, so it knows it's a line break. Now let's see if this will work.
Nope, it does.
So do I, and this is the last thing we'll do today, folks.
That one's really a lot longer.
6, 7.
Something said boom boom.
Yay!
Push +2.
Push
Hooray.
+2. See, so it's done the line break. Now, Let's make another small change because this
You
bothers
should
me.
make it bigger.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
It's
annoying.
really hard to read. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna go to the title. Take a look at the title, and you see it's very, very small. So what we're going to do is we are going to, first of all, place it at 0. Second of all, increase the height dramatically. Say 1.75 should be good. And now what we're going to do is we're going to increase the text as much as possible. Though I don't actually think it's going to be possible for it to get much larger than this. Let's see. Okay, I'm increasing to say, yeah, 5.5. I think this particular font is a little bit diagonal, so it's not very centered. So I tell you what, let's just give it a gentle
Nudge over there.
gentle nudge to the left. Minus 0.025. Okay, there we go. So apply, delete. Now let's test it again.
Test.
Okay.
Tabletop gear.
Boom.
9.
Breakdown.
Ball.
To refuel. Oh, isn't that lucky?
Yeah.
Right? Well, at least we can
And
read
we can
it.
read it now.
Yeah, so that's not bad.
The refill. And the dice wheels.
I'm not sure I like the fact that I need to click the dice wheels. I'd probably just like to click and that's it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Steel 500.
I got some points. Which you didn't.
Well, yeah, because you would need to pick who to steal from. But there you go. We're in the play phase now, right? So
And you would steal all of the 4 person's points.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, there we go. And we're gonna make decisions as to how to deal with this later. Good. All right. Well, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and we will see you again next time, where we're going to continue working on this stuff and hopefully fully integrate the cards into stuff. Although we have so many that I think that's gonna take a while. We'll see. Okay. Well, bye-bye.
Bye.